Hello, pretty humans. This is your overlord speaker. How are you doing today? ひどい。It's so bad. Hello. やばアレルギーひどい。My allergies are so bad today. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. Blah, blah, blah. Just try to strip it out. No, this is her boar, I can't say the M. This is her snufflier counterpart. Yeah, but I feel fine. is this just like hay fever? This is nasally one. Yeah, this is not nemuri one. This is nasally one. Please forgive me. Hazukashi! It's really embarrassing. It's really embarrassing to sound like this, but I can't do anything about it. It's not even snot. And my sinuses are completely borked up. Like, my face is swollen. That's how bad my sinuses are. It's rather funny though. As long as, well, if it makes you smile, I guess it's okay. I don't feel bad though. I mean, I don't feel like my body doesn't hurt. I don't really have a headache anymore or anything. I mean, I have like pressure in my head, in my face, and that hurts a little bit. But I don't feel sick, or I don't have the chills, or like I'm not coughing or anything. It's just hay fever. Happens every year. And the meanwhile, sorry, I can't stop making fun of how I sound, cause it's just so dumb. In the meanwhile, back it up a nemuri, put it in reverse a nemuri. Back it up into my sinuses. I have some medicine on the way. I have tasked everybody that I could think of with making me medicine. So whoever gets here fast. I sent it to SOS. I was like, please, please, I'm dying. Help. Antihistamines now. Happy Thursday over there. Yeah, but the meanwhile, I have some tea. Yesterday, I completely healed my sore throat with some tea. So, as you can tell, like, my throat is fine. Because it sounds stuffy. I do. I really, really do. But my throat is fine. Like, let me say it. Aside from the nasaliness, I can't even sing. But, yeah. The... 恥ずかしいけど well, it's embarrassing to sound like this, but I feel fine. I feel good. And also when she sings in front of the karaoke stream, it's just because I'm singing in Japanese. If I was singing in English, it would be even worse. What's an English song? I don't know any English song. I do, I'm just blanking. What's an English song? I was trying to think of good song, Reflect, but that's also in Japanese. ずっとそれていた Well, it is what it is. It sure is. It is what it is. Those Japanese songs have tight parts in English to say that over and over and over. Alien, 私 Alien. You are my special. Do 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 do. Baka. Anyways, I need my supplies. My drawing supplies. My stuff. My junk. Where's my junk? Where's my stuff? There we go. And little capture. Live to the Cubism and Krita. Thank you. Artsuber coworker. For now, let me stay and just chatting because I have a lot to catch you up on. This is Sad Peko-cha. We're drawing Sad Peko-cha today. I hope that's okay. Is Sad Peko-cha okay? I wanted to draw a crying face, like a sulking crying face. They're so cute, right? Aren't girls the cutest when they're pouting and teary-eyed? That's what I think. That's my personal opinion. Hey, don't you just wanna... Hold on. I got you. I'm an artist. I'm an artist. I'm an artist, I promise. Hi, Is she sad? They took away her nuclear weapons, so hold on, I need to relieve the pressure in my sinuses. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna mute. I realized I did not mute at all for that. I apologize. Excuse me. Didn't Peko-cha get turned into like a Terminator? It was just April Fools. For April Fools, turns out Peko-cha was a robot being controlled by Gina-kun, the fucking monkey. So, Kafuan, I'm going to my yada! I have some tea also. Tea with the honey is helping. Well, yes, last night my throat hurt so much. I was like, I need a healing. Hit me. Mercy, doko. Healer! Yeah, that was me last night because my throat hurt. So I made myself like a lavender tea with honey, and I took 1 sip out of it and I felt my mana regen. I was like, oh. Milk and honey and lavender. I drank it like really hot. And then my throat doesn't hurt anymore at all. It didn't hurt anymore last night after the tea. It didn't hurt this morning at all. But I did wake up this morning and I was like... And then I very disgustingly hacked up like an inhuman amount of gunk. That's springtime. Sure is spring. Sure, it's summer. I got my hair on backwards, and it's time to fucking party. That's a throat goat. It was like coming out of both throat and nose, like like a torrent. Have you ever gotten like fluids at the hospital, but you get too many fluids, and like then you have like your nose, your face gets kind of swollen up because there's too many fluids, and then your nose just won't stop running because of the fluids, and like you're teary-eyed and everything. You've ever gone through that? Because that's how I was this morning. Just my face was just pouring. It was disgusting. It was chemo. I was born with functioning immune system. Sorry. Okay, my bad. My bad. I was unfamiliar with your game. By the way, Peko-chan is, the whole HoloLive has like a farming simulator server right now. Peko-chan's figuring out how to drive a tractor. It's very entertaining, so if I giggle, that's what's happening. You guys know that for nemuri to stream early, then I'm gonna be listening to Peko-chan. If you want a nemuri early stream, this is the compromise. But love is made out of compromises, you know? That's how relationships are built. And I feel like we can have a steady future if you accept that I'm going to prioritize Peko-chan. That this is an interpersonal relationship, yeah. Duh, I'm having Peko on my streaming cycles TikTok with people in Subway Surfers gameplay to watch. Chigo! Chigo, yo. I always listen to Peko-chan while I work. I have a prenup. No dice! I don't believe in prenups. I don't believe in prenups. I think if you don't want to, like, share everything, then, like, don't get married. Isn't that the point of marriage? To share everything? Like, legally binding, legally, emotionally, forever and always? Isn't that the point of marriage? Why would a prenup kind of defeats that? Do at least have separate bank accounts or everybody's gonna be missing figures? There's 3 bank accounts. There's my bank account, your bank account, and the joint bank account. The joint bank account is for expenses, and then our personal bank accounts are for whatever the heck we want. It's a fair system, right? Joint bank account, how much money do we need? If I'm gonna be dealing with you every day, I'm at least gonna be high. The verse makes things messy, right? It really does. I'm a child of divorce as well. So I'm living in prenups. I'm seeing the fucked up divorce my uncle had. Here's the thing. My parents had a prenup, and it was also a shit show. So I don't think that there's actually like a solution. They don't do anything. The prenup kind of just fucked my mom over, to be honest. But I don't wanna. Sorry, not to trauma them in chat. Just I'm worthless. I want to be adopted. Based in incest, legal incest pilled. Imagine if we... I live in a little bit fear. I don't think it'll happen. But I live in a little bit of fear that I'll blow up. Like the channel will blow up. And then I won't be able to say this kind of thing openly anymore. I'll have to like be careful with what I say, and I feel like a little bit of the essence of what makes a nemuri stream will be lost. You know? That's a fear that I have. Should I use people scar out old stuff? I have nothing to hide. I don't really care. To be honest. What are they gonna do? What am I gonna get told off for if I blow up? Nemuri, you made one too many incest jokes. Joke? What is this, a joke? アメリカンジョークわかんない。Just to double down, essentially. Oh, you're literally problematic on the lolly. Cancelled. そうですよ。Yes, and? Yes. Yes. だって What about it? I mean, who actually likes to give a shit about all that? True, I want you. If that's what you're occupied with, you're probably, this is not the place for you. If that's the kind of thing that preoccupies you. I, for one, only worry about my mom. But then again, she was completely fine with me potentially being a porn star, so I don't think she'd care. You're a freak out, yes, how could you tell? Could it be my constant yapping about the fact? Bro, Peko is such a shit farmer. Those tractor lines are not clean. But she won't survive the winter. Bro, her crops won't survive the spring. I'm not particularly worried about her. I'm worried about the crops. Yeah, boy. Country goes back sitting farming. I mean, did you know that if slugs are eating your vegetables, you can put a bowl with a little bit of milk in front of whatever crop they're eating, and they will go for the sugary milk instead and drown in the bowl instead of eating your crops. Victims of their own greed. City girls can't make it, it seems, yeah. You need a country native. Ninji. Of course, she's only planting carrots. I have Peko-chan has been getting along really well with BB. No. Kawaii. Yeah, I really don't know. I was. Hey, keep that. Last night, as per usual, I was watching Hellsing Ultimate before bed. This was one of my stuffy noses, by the way, I feel great. I have like all of Nebutopia's stuffy noses I have acquired. It seems. other stuff he knows are belong to me, unfortunately. But anyways, I was watching Hellsing Ultimate last night. And there's this song on the original OST. Well, that's redundant to say, on the OST. The original OST. It's redundant to say. There's this song called Akumaru Stocking, the Devil's Sock. I just heard it because I was watching Hellsing, right? And there it was. Akumaru Stocking. Do-do-be-do. More or less, that's how the song goes. And I was listening to it like, this is familiar. Where do I know this from? And the more I listened to it, the more I was like, this is a different song. This is, I know a song that, I know another song by this person. I don't know who this is. And I sit there for a moment thinking, have I finally been driven insane? Right? And then it flashes in my mind. Like getting flashback. Welcome to the NHK, the ending theme, I believe. Odoru Aka-chan Ningen. This is the same person. This is the same person. I can tell. So I looked it up, right? I looked it up. The band that plays, how do I like that? The band that plays Akuma Stocking, it makes, Sentai Warriors music, like Power Rangers music, Super Sentai music, and the lead singer from that band later made Odoru Aka-chan Ningen. Boom. Absolutely recognized. My brain connected those dots. It was like 2 a.m. I was watching Vampire Nazis. And boom. My brain was just like, this is the same guy. And it was. It's like recognizing, like, Tenma. Can recognize his style in every song that he makes. Tenma Matsunaga. He's written for so many people, including Atarashi Gakko, if you're familiar with Atarashi Gakko. He's written for them, and you can always recognize it because he has some, like, some references that he uses in his work every time. You can tell. You can tell, like, this is a Tenma Matsunaga song. thought you were talking about the hunk-loving lollipop for a second. No! I'm talking about Tenma Matsunaga of Urban Guard. You uncultured. I just have like this weird amalgamation of knowledge of like Japanese alt music in my brain, and I never get to talk about it because whenever I start talking about it, people are always like, what the fuck is she on about? Which I don't blame people for, because like obscure Japanese alt music is potentially the most niche thing your average Portuguese girl could have an interest in. When I told my therapist, she asked me, like, you know, about my interests. And she was like, what kind of, do you like music? What kind of music do you like? And I said, Japanese alt, discontinued, obscure Japanese alt. And the look she gave me was like, definitely high on the autism spectrum. Yeah, that was the look. The look was like undiagnosed. The diagnosis jumps out as soon as she opens her mouth. The diagnosis is pre-built. I need to blow my nose again. Please hold. I just blew my nose so hard that my ears popped. So favorite part about that kind of music? It's very experimental, which I like. It's like oftentimes it has this like discordant vibe. It mixes like very technical piano and jazz elements into like a punk-like alt rock style that I like. The themes are very interesting. They're oftentimes about revolution or, you know, the same themes you would find in punk music a lot. But in this like experimental jazz influenced alt rock, which is very cool. And I like that there's a lot of screaming. It's very Here's like the worst parts. I like that it's hard to listen to. This is where everyone is like, Nemuri, your music taste is so pretentious. I like music that's hard to listen to. I think it's more interesting. Which makes me sound like that one guy that's like, have you ever heard of Radiohead? But it's my favorite band. You've probably never heard of them. They're called Radiohead. It makes me sound like that one guy, but I like music that's hard to listen. The fuck does that mean? Have you ever listened to the full Downward Spiral album by 9 Inch Nails? It's a harrowing listen. It's a harrowing listen. But I like it's really good. It's a great album. Early Nirvana is also kind of like that. I'm trying to think of like more mainstream bands that have the kind of sound that I like. Early Nirvana is also like kind of hard to listen to, just because it's so chaotic. But that's what I like about it. It's an assault on the senses. I think that's interesting to my ears. Her crazy move style moves I can't.どうしようかな。I feel like often I'm like that with the art too. I also really like my favorite art pieces are kind of like hard to look at. I have this thing where like there is a line between what is palatable and what isn't. And I think the most interesting things and ideas live on that line. Does that make sense? Modern art means a bajillion different things. Modern art, we could be talking about the 70s here, please. It's not, it's hard to talk about art without, like, getting into really specific terminology. Sorry for flexing my degree. I don't remember when it comes to visuals and sound, I can't follow that random reasoning of my preferences. For sure, like that. My brain, I could also just, it could easily be explained with, like, it itches my brain good. And that's why I like it. But after contending with myself for a long time, I've understood that this is why I like certain things. Love the banana on the wall because you Banana on the wall is actually an interesting piece for the uproar it caused. Yeah, there was a big kerfuffle about the banana on the wall. But the banana doll is actually really interesting. Because did you know that they replaced the banana? They replaced the banana and the tape. Like, every day. So, is it the same artwork? Or is it a different artwork every day? Or is it the same? Because it's the same concept. Even though it's different materials. Banana and tape. And what value does it have? Because... what value does it have? Because you could assemble the same thing for like 19 cents. But it's in a museum. Does the context of the object change its value? Which it does. There's a lot of interesting things about it. But I feel like a lot of people, if you're not like educated in art, which is very difficult to get an art education, and they're not very useful like in terms of like getting a job or but they're like really, it's really important to understand art and culture because they're intrinsically tied. For like societal reasons, it's important to be educated in art, but it's almost kind of impossible to educate the masses in art. So then we have people outraged over a banana on the wall of a museum, in the exact same way that people were discussing when Marcel Duchamp put a urinal in a museum and called it art. This is an argument that's actually hundreds of years old, and that we're still having all the time, when it's pretty settled. But people still get mad over it. Anyways, I just like art. So discussion allows for non-interesting as an artist asked me. They are the same! An art piece is interesting if it's philosophically interesting. Because art is not just visual. The banana is performance art. If there is no money instead of getting taxed by the government art from people who have no much of a problem with it, they're not! You don't get to pick and choose which artworks get valued. So you could theoretically go to your coffee and museum and call an art based on human art. That's been done! That's been done! Yes! If you're an artist with a concept and a point that you want to make, you can make that performance art. It's been done. It's not original or particularly interesting, but it's been, because it's already been done. And you have no idea about it. You should know about this. You should know that it's been done, and you know. So like, what has needed to be said about that is already. You have to know the rich people and have all the commercial art people. They decide what's art. They don't. They don't. That's a very narrow view of the art world. Yes, there's an issue with banks owning art collections and whatnot, but culture shouldn't exist. I'm cynical of modern art. Modern art isn't even current art. You know, I'm sorry. Modern art was in the 70s. You're talking about an art movement that's Decades passed. You write some guide in 1972. I've been telling you. People need to be taught this in like schools and shit because no one knows anything about art. No one's even using the term modern art. It's actually postmodern art now, even worse. It's not. It's not. Let's stop this conversation before I lose my mind. It's not postmodern art either. Postmodernism happened also decades ago. People are saying comments on that of the art world. Just because you don't know the correct terms doesn't mean that they're like made up. Sorry. You can pick up... No, I can't say that like that. That would be really rude to say it like that. I don't mean it as in, like, you can pick up a book, like, being rude. I'm just saying that, like, there is art theory. There is, like, an actual study of art and culture and how it correlates and the terms that are used, and you can learn about it. It's not complicated stuff. It's not complicated stuff. So that most people have no idea that it's even a thing. So, like, in the least sassy way possible, you should learn about art history and art theory because it's interesting and it's relevant and it's meaningful. I just put zero value on that stuff. I don't find urinals or bananas meaningful. Do realize the urinal was made by Marcel Duchamp. One of the best artists ever. Who was contemporary to like Pablo Picasso. And that we wouldn't have pop art without it. And I realized that, like, Dadaism could, which is Dadaistic, the La Fontaine, the urinal in the urinal in the museum. It's called La Fontaine, it's called the fountain. And Ceci n'est pas un pipe is also very important. We wouldn't have cute anime girls without all this. You know that, right? It wouldn't exist. Without the Dadaism, which completely questioned what was previously perceived as art, which was like classical and romantic paintings, marble sculptures, etc. Without Dadaism questioning all that and creating a postmodern conceptualization of art, we wouldn't get, amongst other things, pop art, which is art that is digestible for the people. And if we didn't have pop art, there would be no illustration. Except for scientific illustration. And if there's no illustration, there's no anime. And I feel like Japan and Asia in general had different art culture and history. Japan was incredibly influenced by pop art Because Japan was under American management in the resurgence of pop art. By Disney? No! By Andy Warhol! Anyway, I'm not a teacher. This isn't my job. This isn't my job. I don't get paid for this. We're changing the topic. The guy from Toy Story, yes. Andy Warhol from Toy Story. Anyways. Do you like some Andy Warhol art? Do you know what Andy Warhol did as art? He recorded himself eating a Big Mac! That was one of his art pieces! I'm done. Hi, Fiedel. I'm done trying to explain. Read a book! I can recommend some books. But I can no longer teach. It's not my vocation. I get too frustrated. I could never be a teacher, to be honest. I get so frustrated. I get so frustrated trying to explain things. It's not anyone's fault but my own. But I can, if you want book recommendations, I can provide that too. If not, I'm changing the topic. For my own sanity. So you're passionate about art, don't you? Yeah, I went to university for art. I studied it in school. I was really interested in, like, the post-dadaistic definition of art as concept and execution rather than... I didn't know we were in a modern era. I was drawing animation. We're not in the modern era. The modern art was in the 70s. I give up. I give up. Hi. Anyways. How about this car? What's the current era of art? I don't know in English exactly how it's called. I know in Portuguese. Let me translate it. So there's like two ways of describing the current art era, quote unquote, depending on the context that you're describing it in. There's the umbrella of contemporary art. Contemporary is whatever is happening right now. However, contemporary art also describes a time in art history that is not right now. So there's the umbrella of contemporary art. Then there's the qualifiers of this era, aka what has already happened that influences the current art. So there's postmodernism, post-industrialism, and then there's overlap and nuance over this. Okay? But all oftentimes, art errors cannot be fully described. There's not an official term until it's over. We can only name this kind of thing retroactively. So we're currently in what's probably going to be called a post-digital revolution era of art. Does that make sense? Fuck, now your voice clears so much for being angry about how the fudge is this. I told you, 90% of what fuels me is rage. A lot of computer-generated art. That's not art! That doesn't even fall under the current definition of art. The current definition of art is concept plus execution. Hi, my cat. The current definition of art is 2 parts. It's concept plus execution. The execution has to support the concept. To the 3D artist who makes it, no? Art can only be made by people. But digital art, 3D art, is still art. But the reason art can only be made by people is because you need to start off with a concept, and then you execute it. Okay, this is what you're doing, and this is how you're doing it. AI doesn't do any of this, doesn't have this process. Digital art still has concept and execution. A banana on the wall has concept and execution. The person running the AI does, though, no. No. There's no execution in the AI. The computer executes for you. And there's no concept. A concept in this case means a message. It has to say something. It has to make a statement, a question, a declaration. That's what concept is. A prompt is not a concept. It's a qualifier. They're different things. Jesus Christ. Alright, ad has finished, and so has this discussion. For real now. Next person to bring it up gets timed out. I'm done. I get stun locked by chat too much on this. I can recommend books, but we're done talking about it now. Anyways. Trying to legislate a bar kept giving me sick until I threw food. That's living around sausage that is like that all the time. You're trying to live, and it gives you the stink eye until you feed him. Bird is smart. Some birds are smart. Some birds are fucking stupid. And that's okay. It's okay to be stupid. I'm stupid all the time, and I have a great time, so... You don't have to be smart to be valid. Are crows still the smartest? Probably. Oh, they're talking about MBTI. Peko Chinese. Do you guys know yours? Myers-Briggs personality test? Myers-Briggs, yeah, it's like a personality type test that gives you like an outline of how you're like INTJ. I think I got INFP, which is like introverted, neurotic. What the fuck is it? Introverted, intuitive, feeling and perceiving. INFP. I think I'm an INFP. Mediator. But I think if I took the test today, I would be different, probably. Because I don't think I'm a good mediator whatsoever. I'm terrible at dealing with other people's conflict. Terrible at dealing with conflict in general. There must be conflicts and ever changing and all that, truly. Truly, truly. Oh my god, my face hurts. Could maybe also avoid conflict at all costs. Not at all costs, but I do avoid it. I get it. If I argue too much about something, I'm really hard-headed. I'm really stubborn. So... I don't like arguing, but I'm very passionate about stuff, so I can't help it. The full day is past already? Well, unfortunately, this is just how I am. Before stream was hilarious. Yeah, it was me dying. Sorry, I couldn't stream on April Fool's because I was having a real life mental breakdown. Unfortunate, my guys. So I put a stream on there as the April Fool. The April Fool was me. Sorry, I did my taxes and had a mental breakdown for April Fools. I don't like April Fools anyways. Oftentimes I just find it annoying because, like, I don't know, pranks just aren't, like, something I find very entertaining. So I have a bit of a Grinch too. It's annoying, that's why it's funny. I'll have fun being annoyed. I have a really hard time. It's actually one of the emotions I have a hardest time with is like being frustrated or being annoyed. I fly off the handle very fast. I kind of have a bad temper. Hold on, I need to blow my nose. So I just personally just avoid everything on April 1st. I just avoid everything, which is why I was doing my taxes. But that didn't go well either. The government pulled the biggest prank on me. Crashing the websites. So... at the end of the day, it's just personal preference, like, right. Some people really like this type of event, and then some people are like Grinches, and I'm kind of a Grinch. I used to hate it in school, April Fool's Day. Because the teachers always made us do something for April Fools, like a prank for the parents. Stomach congestion, I'm doing okay. I got allergies, see pinned comment. Allergies. More sad stuff about April Fools is that, like, I hated it in school because they always made us do something to, like, try and prank our parents. I'm saying, like, preschool, right? So, one year on April Fools, they, like, covered the kids in Band-Aids, and then whenever parents came to pick up the kids, they would be like, oh my god, what happened to you? Did you get hurt? And then the kid would be like, ha ha ha, April Fools, I didn't get hurt at all. But then when my parents came to pick me up, they took one look at me and were like, get the shit off your face. And so it became a harrowing memory for me. parents were tired. They wanted none of that. To be fair, like, I think by the most of the time that I was in, like, preschool, my parents worked really harrowing night shifts. So can't even blame them that much. They were just tired. This is like that one is an April Fool's Grinch. I am an April Fool's Grinch. Someone's gonna look at this and be like, those hands are AI. But I'm just bad. I'm just bad. I'm just bad. So fine, I just materially nah. If I was annoyed, I would have just been like, shut up or time out. I'm not worried. I have many tools, and I'm not afraid to use them. If you're bad with being annoyed, how can you handle my humor? I remind myself that if I wait long enough, you'll be back within ass-kicking distance. How did you think I managed it? Eternal rich. Yeah, I just save it up. God, my mouse is starting to double click randomly. God damn it. I'm so tired. I don't want to replace it again. No. I hate having to replace my fucking mouse every 2 years. Shit does not last more than the warranty. I hate it. God damn. Why not just change the settings? It's a mechanical issue. It's double clicking. Cheap mouse? No, it's a Logitech mouse. It's not a cheap mouse. It's a pretty decent quality mouse. Why would I buy it? I mean, because I'm broke, but I try not to buy, when it comes to like peripherals and stuff, I try not to buy super cheap ones because I don't like replacing things. I don't like replacing things because I get used to how certain things work, and then if it feels different, I don't like it. personalized issues, yeah. Yeah, so that it's not a cheap mouse. It's like a nice quality mouse. It's wired too to limit the amount of issues it can get. Could also just need to get cleaned. I keep my shit clean. I keep my shit pretty clean. I have like brushes and stuff for cleaning electronics on my desk all the time. I clean my shit a lot. This cover will be awful. Like you click it properly, because there's no mouse cover. It's a wired mouse. There's no mouse cover. It's a wired mouse. There's no batteries or anything. There's no mouse cover. It's one solid piece. Cover layer apartment too. There isn't one. It's one solid piece. There's no cover. Nothing comes apart. Nothing. There's no like. It's not disassemblable. There's no cover. It's one solid piece. like that. Okay. It's just an idea. Yeah, I'm just telling you, like, it's not. Bless you, sausage. It's not. I've tried everything. I've cleaned it. I've gone through the proper procedures. It's just it's the clicking mechanism has worked. It's not the first time this has happened. Blah, blah. Oh, my face. Ooh. Pressure. Yabai. I get that. Mom! He died. Oh, my face hurts so bad. You good? I have too much pressure in my face and it hurts. Otherwise, I'm great. Aside from that, I'm doing well. aside from dying, I'm peachy. Yep. Got it. しいね。It's coming along very nicely, thank you. The voice is coming along worsely though. Yeah, but blah 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 blah. Putting all the edges and arms physically killing her. My heart becomes cuter, but my body becomes weaker. Peko-chan だから大丈夫. Because it's Peko-chan, it's okay. Yes. Kawaii. Kawaii. That's always cute. Always cute. Very cute. たい。死ぬ。ごめん。It's getting worse. It's getting worse. 死ぬマジで。I'm dying more and more as the stream is progressing. How bad is it getting? I can feel like what did Turkey have stuffed are you? OnlyFans girly. When the rent is due. I think I need another tea. Next ad break. What's the next ad break? In like 15 minutes, right? In 20 minutes. Yeah, in 20 minutes, I will make another tea. And that will help. How come see it's in 20? I'm the streamer. I'm the streamer. I have all of the information. Streamer knows, yeah. I have access to all sorts of forbidden knowledge. Cute, cute putty, putty cute. Who killed JFK? James Williams Booth. Pick foreshadowing unless it was Booth and he shot someone in a theater. Sometimes. Sometimes the writing is on the walls. Sometimes it's on a fucking post-it glued to your forehead, you know? Is that a yawn? No, that was me, like, squinting. Through the pain. Okay, just keep it just shining right now. Send this to art, cause I'm about to shut the fuck up, cause I have and focus, cause my face hurts. Malus, unoriginal, do it. Hi. いしょ。 have them. I'm mosquito. I am not looking forward to the mosquitoes. I'm gonna fucking die. The mosquitoes coming for me. It's a mess. And tea time. Tea time. Be right back. Be right back.
One moment, please. Give me a second. Wow. That's not a good sign. Why is that not working now? Oh boy, okay. Well, alright then. One moment, please. Give me a second. Wow. That's not a good sign. Why is that not working now? Oh boy, okay. Give me a second. Wow, 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 wow. It's not a good sign. Why is that not working now? Oh boy, okay. Well, alright then. One moment, please. Second. Give me a second. Wow, 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 wow. It's not a good sign. Why is that not working now? Oh boy, okay. Well, alright then. One moment, please. Second. Give me a second. Wow, 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 wow. It's not a good sign. Why is that not working now? Oh boy, okay. Well, alright then. One moment, please. Second. Give me a second. Wow, 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 wow. It's not a good sign. Why is that not working now? Oh boy, okay.
I broke my mug. I broke my mug. Fuck! I broke my princess mug. I need someone to buy my mug. No! I want the kitty paw mug. I want the fucking Starbucks Japan kitty paw mug. I already broke 2 mugs this year. This is not boding well for me. Bruh. I want this mug. I want this mug! Anyways, gonna freaking game end myself in Roblox. Tired of breaking shit. Oh my god, I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna fucking crash out. I've been through enough. Today in life, I've been through enough. I don't deserve this. I can't deal with this anymore. I'm done. Oh. I've been having a rough week. That's it. I've just been having a rough week. It's gonna get better sooner or later. It's just a rough week. It's one rough week. It's one rough week. My whole life has been rough, but it's just one rough. It's one bad week in a sea of bad weeks in a lifetime of bad. It's not that bad. It's not that serious. It's a bug. It's a bug. It costs 99 cents. Probably. It's not that serious. It said princess on it. It's not that serious. I could get a better mug. I could get any mug I want. I have money. I could just go to the store and buy a new mug. But I didn't deserve this. I didn't deserve my mug to break. I've been through enough. Like, life has been hard. And all I wanted was to make some tea so that I could, like, breathe, which I can't. I can't breathe. And that sucks. And all I wanted was to make some fucking tea. And then, because I've had a rough, I just wanted some tea. I just wanted some tea. It's not even good tea. It's like the cheapest tea from Aldi. It's not even like, I didn't even splurge on tea. It's just tea. Thank you for the follow. Sorry that you're coming in such a bad time, such a awkward timing. I'm crashing out a little. I apologize. This happens often. Just man, I've broken 2 cat mugs this year. Two. It's the second cat mug this year that I've broken. Axolotl mug coming in clouds. The axolotl mug is used not for drinking out of. It has a different use. It lives on my shelf. Nice art. Thank you. Thank you. I should focus on that. I should just focus on working. Goddamn. Goddamn. I still made tea. I had to wash a mug, but I still made tea. It's very hot. No. I'm fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm pulling myself together. Next thing to happen though. It's over. Nemuri currently cycling between Stover and Bersobarak. Nemuri currently cycling through I want to die, but my mom would be sad. But my cat would be sad. Or my roommate is gonna come home, see the mug broken, and gonna be like, oh no, not again. They've already had to deal with me crashing out twice this week. Grandma's doing better now. Oh, I'm really happy to hear that. That's actually really happy to hear that. I never ask follow-up questions about this kind of things. It's in case it's like harrowing and I'm bringing up bad memories. You know, I want the stream to stay very like escape your own problems vibes. So I never ask follow-up questions for that kind of stuff, just in case it's something people don't want to talk about. But I'm really happy to hear Grandma's doing alright. Anyways, I am just keep drawing. Just keep drawing through the pain and the sadness and the everything. Just keep drawing. If at the end of the day you've drawn a cute girl, like you've earned the will to live once again, I think. But I'm happy to hear. Thank you. Well, among her boys, even though I went for more feminine like more recently. Yeah, for sure. We just updated I just updated the emotes display on the vision thing to look like nice and clean, so I'm happy I did that. I am satisfied that I worked hard. My face hurts so bad. To be honest. You have news? Tell me. I wanna know. You're gonna blame me on not taking 5 hour long naps today? Good job bed rotting for a limited amount of time today instead of the usual all you can bed rot buffet. Food trackers are gonna be somewhere else. Starting for a yard. Nice! That sip burnt all the way down. Wah. Mimi. I could hear how hot that was. Kirai, dai kirai. If I mention 11 shorts, yeah, dog. I don't wanna. I have no interest. Thank you, though. It's the Grand Canyon Arizona Girl Boss. I don't give a fuck, to be honest. I've never given a fuck less. I don't care. People overestimate how much I care about anything whatsoever. I care about Peko-chan. That's about it. I don't give a fuck, to be real with you. I'm so tired. I'm overworked as fuck. I broke my mug. I have hay fever. It's kicking my ass. My face feels like it's gonna explode. I don't give a fuck about, like, basically anything right now. You had to be a knife and I would stab a motherfucker. Honestly. Pickle still alive? Yes. Honestly, the only thing keeping my sanity from reaching a new all-time low is that Peko-cha is singing Annie songs with BB right now. I don't want to hear about anything else. Spill a knife and a ticket to a plane to Portugal? Hell yeah. Finally gonna get to stab someone in person. It's been a while. I've been looking forward to this moment for a while. Pills have been handed to me. Holy shit. Finally. Finally. Drugs! Drugs. 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 Okay. I say rapid action on them, so I'm waiting. Time me. They're also gonna make me really sleepy, so the stream might not survive long after. Yes. Flat colors, let's go! I think upcoming rest is deserved. People like me deserve nothing in this world. Kids deserve rest? Yeah. Yeah. Rest is a scam. Rest is a scam invented by The Weeknd to sell more albums. This was created by Mixed used to sell that. It's true. People used to stand up and doze off for a minute. That was good enough for centuries. Blah. Boom. Boom. Group. Quick creeping group. これ。肌がやばい。Sovereignty of the dog sneezing when. Yada. Yada. Leave me alone. No more redeems ever. Leave me alone. I'm projecting everything in chat. I'm closing my eyes. I cannot read it anymore. I cannot see. I refuse to engage. 嫌い。Saw before. So yeah, それ Okay, because girls were cute, so it's better. That's happy thank you girls for so sad. Weird! Girls are cutest when they are crying. This is fact. Girls are cutest when they are crying and being bullied. And this is the fact, the truest fact. When their cheeks are puffy and their eyes are swollen from crying. And they're still sniffling, so their nose is all red. That's when girls are the cutest. Let's take what for them score from the function. Well, some things can only be said about by other cute girls, so tough luck. Get your life ruined is 10 times multiplier of happiness. No. I mean, I don't know. If you're talking about men, I don't know, and I don't really care. I only like fictional men. Men, fictional men, should always be seen through the lens of yaoi. And it's always better if they're assholes. トトトルルル I just started success maxing. Yada! Only work tirelessly for no reason and then have mental breakdown. This is my scientific railgun. Why did I not close the loop? Why did I not close the loop? Closed. Closed. Sure. Sure. Yo. いい感じ、いい感じ。いい感じ、いい感じ。I'm so tired. Wow. Wow, suddenly I'm so tired. Got it. That was Nani.今ペコちゃんに絵が帰ってきた。だから大丈夫。でも本当に疲れた。顔が痛い。頭も痛い。 これこれ顔が痛い。 My face hurts. This blue and white combo is very popular at the moment. 天使みたい。I want to make Peko-chan look like an angel. Pouty crying angel.夜が始まりさっぱりが揺らぐされる無用にダメだにゃダメよダメなのよあんたが好きよ過ぎすぎてそれだけ強いよ避けても歪まない思い出がバカみたい Does desperate rules work? しつこいな人こ嫌い。I'm the wrong person to ask. Sorry. I'm the wrong person to ask. Because no Riz works with me. It's pointless. I cannot be Rizzed. So I have no idea what works with other people. For me, personally, I have no idea what works with other people. For me personally, don't talk to me, don't touch me, don't look at me too much, don't approach me. Then nemuri, how do people like you? How do you get do people know that you like them? They don't, and I don't. So nothing could get you. Maybe money. Okane da yo. Sorry. Think of a given and a character slap with a lot of cash. Kanen だよね。やっぱり金。What does that mean? Kane is money. Sometimes suck at references like was never thought of, just searching up a finite reference. Yeah. I have a whole Pinterest board just filled of photos of cute girls that I want to draw. Google Sensei is a good help. a pacifier. The algorithm is algorithming. I mainly use Pinterest for like drawing references and fashion stuff, so my Pinterest ends up being pretty curated thanks to that. So people say when the eyebrows are visible with bangs, how do you feel about that? Those people are wrong. You should be able to see the eyebrows a little bit, because bangs aren't totally opaque. It's not my preference when they're totally over the bangs, but when you can see like a little bit of an outline, that's just normal. People like, if you look at her, you can see her eyebrows through her bangs. That's just how it looks. However, I'm very, very tired, so we're gonna go to the dailies and original. Just chatting, please, if you don't mind. Thank you.
母は弁護士です。母は弁護士です。
父は忙しいです。
父。直美さんは忙しいです。直美さんは忙しいです。
母。あの人はその人はエンジニアです。
父はエンジニアです。
父はエンジニアです。
私の家族は小さいです。
私の家族は
私の家族は小さいです。
母
静かエンジニア
パスポート
私
父は忙しいです。
父は忙しい。地図家族父
母
静か父母京都山口田中父
母切符
家族忙しい。花さんの家族も小さいです。母はエンジニアです。私の家族が大きいです。死ぬFor my time watching it, I've internalized what this means. I'm a couple more months and I learned the sentence. 頑張って Do your best. Let's do it and go. Crossword. So I don't think I have the brain for the crossword right now, but hit the hay. No, hit the sack. Misleading name for a sub shish kebab restaurant. What's the name for taco pasta restaurant? Certain sports bets. Cooped up. Bruh. Almost too sophisticated and charming. Scale Colorado skiing destination? What? Word after bar or pie? Crust? Smooch kiss. Suave. Scale Colorado skiing destination. What? Where the next side traffic sign? Stop. Pent up. I've lost. Aspen? Chart. Oh, できた。Under 3 minutes. Take that. Sushi, tapas, overs, pent. Whoa, やば。Wordle. Green. Caper? The full credit up for their birthday. Thank you. Did I ever forget to say blessings and then Black Plague 2 drops my experience this year? How do you explain COVID then? AR. I'm stumped. I'm stumped. Wow, he has such a beautiful cadence to his voice. Yep. ARs. Sheer? Fuck this. I bet the connection's gonna be stupid today. Keyboard. Announcement. Notice. A bulletin and a poster. They all convey information. A register. Folder. To scale, to register, scale, register, conveyor belt, and scanner, all things at the till, store till, grocery checkout, yes. What the hell? Folder browser, keyboard reader, they all have digital versions? One away. Alright. Things with tabs? Okay then. Okay then. Things with tab and then Palm Beach, Palm Reader, Palm Sunday. It's a Palm Sunday. Fuck is a Palm Sunday? Get the bug. Entomology. Soap. Doodle. Okay. Get the bug. Doodle. Doodle bug? And land. Anthology. What? What the heck? Oh, ladybug? Oh my god, can I? A June bug? Is June around here? Ladybug. Stink bug. What's the set of bugs? Entomology? Stink bug, June bug. Entomology, there we are. Potato bug. Potato bug. I don't understand assassin. Assassin bug. English. What the fuck? What can I? Thing. Glen. Oh my god, I've done everything I can. Oh my god. In Ooh. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. I don't know. This doesn't make any sense. Give me a hint. Ah. Ligma bug. Wait. Lightning bug. Oh my god, I got it. Ah. Mazui. Mazui. Give me an easy letterboxd. Keys. So euro to dollar sucks, yeah. The dollar is fucked right now. Slip. Black key. Yes. Sod. Dual lip. Done. Spell me. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm sorry, I'm too tired. I'm just gonna end stream. I'm not doing well today. The meds are kicking my ass. So I hope you liked the art today. I hope you had fun with me. I hope you had fun hanging out with me. I had fun hanging out with you. I'm sorry that I'm so all over the place today. I've been going through it. But thank you very so much for coming. Thank you for staying. I'm gonna go sleep this off. I'll see you tomorrow.